everybody, and welcome to True Crime Paranormal with the Psychic Sisters. This is Katie Weaver, and I'm here with my co anchor and partner in crime, Christy Brower. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going so good. I've actually been having so much fun getting ready for this episode, or this, I guess this is a Patreon episode.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I've read some funny stuff, man. I love
Agreed.
funny crime stuff. It's my
Me
favorite.
too. Not all of mine are funny. They're kind of sad, but they're karma nonetheless. So
Uh-huh. I
this
have two really funny ones. And then one, well, actually, when you think about it, my third one's really funny too.
Well, okay, we'll take it.
Yeah,
Wait, here on True Crime Paranormal, we tend to cover some pretty awful stuff, some pretty
right.
graphic stuff, some very sad stuff. Every once in a while, it's kind of fun to to hit the lighter crime, the lighter side of crime, if there is one, and
Right.
yeah. So this episode is instant karma, time
Mm-hmm.
that criminals got theirs in a big
Yeah.
hurry. And it is a Patreon special. So, as always, we want
Um,
to extend all of our love and our gratitude to you guys, our patrons, for your support. You guys, you help us more than you know with
yeah.
all the behind the scenes stuff that we need to take care of so we can continue to do what we do. So,
Yeah.
you guys are the lifeblood of True Crime Paranormal. You really are. So, thank you, as always, for all of that. We bow
Definitely.
to you. And so we're excited. So we were thinking about the instant karma, portion of crime when someone commits a crime and things go sideways for them in a big hurry. And we were thinking about the time that guy poached an elephant and the elephant fell on him and squished him.
Yeah.
Boom! Instant
Ba-boom.
karma. Ba boom for
Sadly, the
real.
elephant had to die for that karma to happen, but at least
Yeah.
he definitely got what's coming to him.
I read about a guy who robbed a bank, ran out onto the street. This happened in South America somewhere. Ran out onto the street. He had left his car running so that he could jump in it. Sadly, someone had stolen it. And while he was standing there puzzling over what to do, someone grabbed his bag of cash and ran off with it. So he had the ba boom instant karma.
Right?
And so then he called the police and told them that his car was stolen. Yeah,
Dude, wise up. Yeah,
yeah. So I have a few official cases to throw at you guys, and then Christy's got a few as well. So let's get into it.
let's do.
So this one kills me. So this guy, this happened in April 2018. This guy named Zachary Moko. He was a resident of Montgomery and a member of the Montgomery Hit Squad, which
Mm,
was a group of guys, or not just guys probably, but kind of a gangy behavior that were doing a lot of robbing and stuff. And he was recorded on camera robbing a passenger on a bus. And he
mm.
stole their wallet and managed to fight free after the victim tore his shirt off. The victim fought back hard. So he's running away shirtless and he gets hit by a car. And he jumps up and manages to run away. Now he's shirtless and injured. And he's like seriously hurt and ends up in a hospital. And so, when shirtless, been hit by a hit and run kind of situation by a car guy shows up in the hospital, they call the police because this seems a little sketch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after he's in the hospital getting treatment for his injuries, the police show up and they arrest him and he is charged. The jury took 2 whole hours to decide what to do with this dude, and they convicted him to 15 years in prison for his crimes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm guessing he was a repeat offender to get
Yeah, it
that
sounds
much
like it.
time. But yeah, so the vision of this idiot running away, shirtless, with the actual victim holding his shirt in his hands, and running out in front of a car. My God.
That's what we are known to call a brainless wonder.
Yes, that right
That's what
there.
our mom would have said. It's a
Mhm.
brainless wonder.
Yes. Well, another brainless wonder who really got it in the house of karma, he broke into some houses in Florida And I know, yet another Florida situation. This is another Florida man.
Oh boy.
This Florida man was breaking into houses in a pretty ritzy neighborhood. And the police were called by some neighbors that saw him trying to break into homes.
Mm-hmm.
And they arrive with canines and a helicopter trying to find him. And he runs and hides in the only place he can find, which is a place called Barefoot Bay Pond.
Mm.
He calls his girlfriend from the pond to tell her he'd be laying low, but that's the last contact anyone has with him. And so eventually she
Let's see
tells
where
the
this is going.
police that that's where he was last she knew. And so they go and dredge the pond and they discover a big ass alligator and a partially eaten body.
Oh, good Lord.
So the saddest part about it is that the alligator had to be captured and euthanized so that they could retrieve the rest of his body and verify that it was him. Uh, so thanks for that. But
Yeah.
anyway, that is a big piece of instant karma. Wow.
Sure is. And what the hell are you doing hiding in a pond in Florida? I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't everyone know there are alligators
I
there?
was pretty desperate. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty desperate. Yep.
Not wise. Not wise at all.
Well, then we have Donald Pugh. Now, I don't know, but if your name is Donald Chip Pugh, I'm going to wonder what the hell you're up to. And the police put a mugshot of him on Facebook.
I
And
remember this when it
Mhm.
happened.
and they said, hey, you know, if anybody knows this guy, we want him. So Donald is, a real smarty pants. He doesn't like the mugshot. He says, that's ugly. So he replies to the post with a selfie of himself and with a comment that says, here's a better photo. That one is terrible.
Because that is your biggest concern when the cops are
Uh-huh.
looking for you.
Yep. Why, thank you, Donald, you big dumbass. So he keeps taunting the police on Facebook. He calls a local radio station and visits with them about the fact that he's on the lam and says he just couldn't accept that first mugshot because it made him look like Thundercat or James Brown on the run. So he's having the time of his life. He thinks he's funny as hell, but people around him that figure out who he is, they call him in, and he ends up getting arrested.
Well, at least he had some fun
So
before he went down for whatever he did.
there's a bit
This
of
is so funny.
instant karma there, dum dum. Yeah. So I have one more quick one, and then Christy, I'm going to turn you loose. But this
Okay.
one killed me. So apparently, in Australia, there is a problem with people siphoning fuel out of tour buses.
Mm.
That's a real thing. If you can find a tour bus at rest and siphon out the fuel, there's a lot of fuel there. And fuel's very expensive. And so, it's become a thing. There's a problem. You got to know what you're doing. And if you don't, some instant karma is going to deal to you a very shitty situation.
Oh,
Because,
no.
yeah, as you can imagine, the hose to the gas tank or the fuel tank is right next to the hose to the septic system. So
Yeah.
these big idiots are trying to steal fuel. And I don't know if you guys understand what siphoning is,
Right.
but to siphon something, there has to be some suction. Are you gagging yet? I am. I might not get through this. Yep,
Ugh.
there it comes. Okay. Maintain. Okay. So these idiots suck on the hose thinking that they're going to get fuel, and they don't get fuel. They get something else and siphon the septic tank of this travel bus. Yeah,
Oh my God. That's so gross.
it's so awful. The thought of that. Oh no! I shouldn't have even told you guys this story. Now I'm not gonna be able to stop
It's so
gagging.
damn
Oh
funny though. Would you
yeah,
just pay $1,000,000 to be standing there watching him do it and like know ahead of time that they're in the
right.
wrong tank?
Well, the
Because
best
I would. I
part
would.
about it is
Mhm.
that They thought that since they didn't actually steal fuel,
Mhm.
that they shouldn't actually be charged when they were caught. They were like, "No, no,
Ooh.
no, we stole shit. Like it's okay." And the
Mm.
police are like, no, no, it isn't. It still wasn't yours to steal, and you were trying to steal." Yeah, you can't just be stealing other people's. No, you can't. But because the intent was there to try to steal fuel, they were still charged and prosecuted. So anyway, that's just a crappy situation all the way around,
That
and that
definitely is.
is definitely a dose of instant karma.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of instant karma, let me tell you the tale of Richard Holzer. Richard Holzer lived in Pueblo, Colorado. This was in 2019. And he was a skinhead white supremacist. So, already a jackass. He
And he
had a
wasn't from
plan.
Idaho, huh?
He was not from Idaho, but he was from Colorado, so it's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
So he had this plan to destroy Temple Emmanuel in Pueblo, Colorado. It's a Jewish temple. He wanted it, it's a very historic synagogue, apparently.
Uh-huh.
And he
Come on,
wanted,
karma. Let's
yeah, yeah.
go.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. He wanted to send a message that all of the Jewish people in Pueblo should leave because he didn't want them there. You know,
Oh,
what an idiot.
Lord.
So he just happened to confess his plans to an undercover FBI agent. So this genius on November 1st received from said undercover FBI agent a bunch of inactive explosives, pipe bombs and sticks of dynamite and stuff that he was going to use to blow up the temple, right?
As you do. Yeah.
So this dumbass showed up to bomb the temple and got arrested and is doing 20 years in prison. They
Oh, that
actually
is
went
good.
so far as to give him the fake explosives and let him show up to try to set them. And who says the FBI doesn't have a sense of humor? I'm sure they were
I was just
wanting,
thinking
like,
that.
the intent, like, to prove the intent, of course, because
Hmm.
it was a hate crime.
Yes.
But let's just say that dude is a dumbass.
Hmm.
But go
Well,
FBI, because not only did you catch him, but you did it in a hilarious way.
well, good. Hopefully they, keep him in there as long as humanly possible. And yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
Well, I hope so. So here is I hate to say this, but this is also a Florida case.
Florida, we love you guys. I don't know why so many of our weird ass cases that come up is Florida, but some of the Floridians I know have told me, "Oh yeah, we got it."
We got it, yeah.
Yeah.
So Jennifer Ann Kaufman was a car thief. She crashed near a cow pasture in Florida and tried to run to get away. She was figuring, run into this pasture where these cows are, she's gonna get out of
Mhm.
sight, right? Well, what she didn't know is that these cows did not like her in their pasture, and so they started chasing her. Like, the whole herd started chasing her. So she's hoofing it, she's just
Hoofing
running.
it. I see what you did
Mhm.
there.
And this whole thing is captured apparently on helicopter cam as they're chasing her. This whole herd of cows is chasing her. She's running all over, and they finally herd her into the corner of the pasture where the Seminole County Sheriff deputy arrests her for car theft.
They heard her. Oh my
They
god.
do, they totally do. But you know what's even better? So the sheriff's office gives some credit to the cows. This is the quote. A, a group of cows provided law enforcement a big assist, repeatedly following and helping corral one who strayed onto their turf. Is that the best thing you've ever heard ever? Like,
That is the greatest. The sheriff needs a high five. That is so funny. That's awesome.
right? It's hilarious. I can't share the video. I wish I could, but it's like, it's like heat, what's the like Fleur video that's just heat,
Yeah,
you know
the
what
heat
I'm saying?
signature, yeah.
Heat signature. Yeah. So there's her running, and then there's all these cows running after her in like white because they're heat, you know?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
She was probably a little glad to see the police show up there, actually.
Yeah, I would think at that point she was probably damn terrified.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I have saved my best for last because I do have video of this one to share with you.
Okay.
So this happened in Britain. This was in March of 2018. So apparently there were thieves going around robbing travel agencies
Oh,
because travel agencies tended to have some money on them, you know.
okay.
So they did rob the travel agency. They got a few £100 and you know, it wasn't a ton of money, but they just stuffed all the money in their pants so they could run. Well, they'd kind of forgotten something, that it was a very rainy, windy day. And so they ran out into the street, and immediately all of the money started blowing, like they just shoved it down their pants. So it all starts blowing out of their pant legs. There's money blowing all over the
It's like
street.
one of
So
those machines, you know, the wind tunnel machines with the money.
yes, I'm gonna show the video here. I'm actually gonna take you and I off screen so that you can see the video a little better. So here's the video. The video really speaks for itself. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
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 So
That is awesome.
did you see how he's like holding his pants down and the money's blowing around? He can't stop it and cars are coming. So like
And the cars are like, "What
everyone
the hell is going
sees.
on here?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way he's like holding onto his pant legs and trying to walk, you know, he's totally screwed.
I mean,
Totally
would a
screwed.
backpack kill you? Seriously.
Right. Like, since when did shoving money down your pants be the right move here, dude? But yeah, the money ends up all over the ground. So of course they're caught, and you know, they're also obviously on CCTV losing the money out of their pants all over the ground. So, yeah, that's my last instant karma for you. But I thought it was a great one.
Well, I love it. I do. Some of these crimes that we cover, you know, never get solved. It's nice to see some instant karma where, you know, they get solved instantly. It's pretty great.
Hey, who knew that having just cows around might be the way to solve your car theft problem? Oh my gosh.
That's
I'd pay
pretty
money
great.
to have watched that.
Oh, me too. Can you imagine like the helicopter pilot that's like watching this going on?
Yeah, I bet they were dying
I
because
can
I don't
only
think
imagine.
anyone expected that the cows were gonna start hurting her, but man, they were like, "What the fuck are you doing in our pasture?"
You don't get to be in here. No
Mm-mm.
one said you could be in here. So great. Well, there you have it. That's a bunch of instant karma for you. And hopefully, we made you guys laugh because, again, sometimes the subject matter gets very heavy and it's nice sometimes to lighten up with it. So,
Sure is.
this has, of course, been a production for Patreon. And again, thank you guys. Thank you will never be enough. So, as always, thank you so much.
Yeah,
And we'll be
absolutely.
back next month with a couple of new, very exclusive episodes for you guys and you guys alone. So,
Yeah.
this has been another production of True Crime Paranormal with the Psychic Sisters. Take care.
Bye, guys.